Hello, everybody, and happy Friday. Today is Friday, November 12th. I should actually know the date. And I'm Kendra Corman, and I am just popping in here live today to talk about making time for your own marketing. It is a challenge, right? To find time to work on our business while we're so busy working in our business all the time. And I'd say the number one complaint, and probably the number one reason people hire me to help me with their marketing, is that they don't have enough time to work on their marketing. And that's really the biggest issue. So, how do you find time? And I had a client, or I have a client, I should say. And my favorite saying that he told me one time was there are two four-letter words in business, and they are good and busy. If things are good enough or you're busy, those are the two four-letter words holding you back. When you think about it, it really makes sense, right? You don't want everything to be good enough. Oh, I'm making okay money. It's good. Or my business is going good. You want your business to be going great, fantastic. You want to have a full pipeline. You want to be really working with clients, and you're constantly building your business no matter what it is that you're working on. So how do you make more time for marketing? um, I heard earlier she's a social media expert. Her name is Jasmine Star, and Jasmine recently said, sorry, making sure my volume's on. um, Jasmine recently said in a Facebook live that she did, instead of saying I'm too busy to post on social media, or I'm too busy to, well, for me, it's too busy to write this blog post, or too busy to fill in the blank about your business, change the words to it's not important to me, or I don't want to. It changes that meaning a little bit, doesn't it? So now, if we're looking at it and we're saying something along the lines of, I don't want to post on social media for my business. I don't want to grow my business through social media. Changes it a little bit. So here's the thing. You're always going to find time for the stuff that is important to you. What's important gets done. What's written down is done. So let me talk to you a little bit about how I do this. So I'm going to go ahead and flip to a blank page, but I love my full focus planner. So my full focus planner is what I use for most of this stuff in my time management, and I use the Michael Hyatt plan. It is my favorite thing in the world. You can find it at Full Focus Planner. And the thing that he promotes are a couple of things, and that's rituals. So there's a morning ritual when you wake up. Maybe you wake up and you go for a workout, or you read a book, or you chill and check your personal social media accounts, or you play a game like Township that I love. Then there's like the workday startup ritual. There's the workday shutdown ritual. And then there's the evening ritual. So I'm going to go ahead and turn in my full focus planner to, because I actually document it along with goals. I'm going to go ahead and turn to my workday startup and my workday shutdown. I haven't gotten to the morning and evening rituals yet, although I do need to do those. So let's talk a little bit about what my workday startup ritual is. So my workday startup ritual is to check Facebook for 10 minutes. I check emails and get down to what I call inbox zero. So that means no emails that I have not looked at or figured out when I was going to deal with them. And I use SaneBox for that. Then I review my annual and quarterly goals, and I review CoSchedule, which is my email marketing scheduling system and task management system and everything like that. My workday shutdown ritual, and that's 1 hour of time. So 10 minutes for Facebook, 25 minutes for emails, 5 minutes for review the goals, and 15 minutes to review CoSchedule. My workday shutdown, I check Facebook. I check emails to get to inbox zero. I set up my next day in my day planner, so in my full focus planner. I take a look and I see what didn't get done. And then I try to figure out why it didn't get done. and figure out where I need to move it to, or how I can make sure that my top most important things get done in the future. And then I transfer my schedule to my planner also, so that I have like a view of, again, the times in here as to what my schedule is at a quick view. So if I'm in meetings to meetings to meetings, I know what's coming up next. Okay. And then finally, so again, I'm spending 10 minutes a day on Facebook and social media in the morning, 10 minutes in the afternoon. I check throughout the day sometimes, periodically. For me, I love Sundays. I love working on the weekends and thinking about my business. And so I probably spend about an hour a week thinking through social media posts and what I need to be working on. I'm a little bit bad at my own, so I get it 100% on how to make time for it. The other strategy, so again, figure out what's how can you integrate your marketing into your morning or your workday startup and your workday shutdown rituals. So what's your ritual? What are you doing that you can add either social media or something along those lines in there? Just something to think about. And I have it blocked off on my calendar electronically so that I remember to do it every day. And then finally, when it comes to blog writing, a 10 minutes workday startup ritual is not going to be enough for me to do a blog post, right? So how do I find time to write and to create emails and things like that? So I try to, once a month, schedule a 2-hour time block to work on my business in marketing. And then once a week, I try to schedule an hour time block. So every month, I'm probably spending about 5 hours, 5 to 6 hours a month on my business marketing, not including the little stop-ins on Facebook and LinkedIn each day. So, how do you make that time, or where do you make that time? Again, for me, it's that focused time that I can have on the weekends with no other meetings. I'm not thinking about what's next. I'm able to clear my mind and really and truly write. And so I batch my content. That 2-hour time block gets a lot done. The 1-hour time block that I have also gets a bunch done. So it's really all about finding that time, making that time happen. So hopefully these tips will help you. I know this is a short live for me today, but hopefully these tips will help you become more engaged with your own marketing. So again, remember the 2 4-letter words in marketing, busy and good, and prioritize the things that are important. And marketing and growing your business is important. And you need to make sure that you're treating yourself like a client. So whether it's your workday startup or shutdown ritual, which I'd love to hear if you do, or a 1 to 2 hour time block that you put on a special day of the week, I think that would be great. One of my clients actually has a no meeting Friday rule. So he has no meetings on Fridays, which I think is pretty cool. And I should really think about doing that myself. But he has a no meeting Friday rule. He doesn't have any meetings on Fridays, and it gives him that time to either work on client work on his business, but he finds that time to work on his business because it is important. So make sure you're doing what's important and what's going to move you towards your goals. We're going to be talking about getting more people to see your content next week in the live. And I am working to try and make sure that the lives are on Thursdays, not Fridays. So I'm going to be scheduling a more consistent time to come live and walk you guys through some trainings related to marketing in the future. If you have any questions or have any ideas for future lives, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can send me a direct message. You can post a question in the group. And that's really where I look to get the inspiration for where do we go next and what do we talk about next. So thank you again for your time and tuning in or watching the replay. I know I saw a couple of people here. And again, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thanks so much and have a great weekend.